All right, so should be live, hopefully. Just be waiting for people to say they can hear me. Just roll all that fun stuff out of the way in the beginning. Just say, yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can see you. Just to make sure there are no audio or visual issues. Waiting on that. Okay, awesome. Hello, Babby doll. Or baby doll. Hi, I can hear you and see you. Awesome. Great. So if you're getting in here, just say, yes, I can hear you, I can see you, just so I know, just so I know, um, you know, all that fun stuff that it's working. Hi to Abby. Hello to Loretis. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Give people a chance to get on in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, yes, you can see and hear me. Hello to you, Sherry. Margaret, oh my gosh, it's my first live with you. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Margaret. I'm so excited to have you here. Okay, Corey says, I can hear and see you. Awesome. Michelle says, hey, Nick, I can see and hear you. Awesome. Hi to Upstate NY Bob. Good evening to Gabrielle. Hello to Corey. Hello to Kitty. Awesome. Can hear and see you good. Thank you so much, DJ. How's your Tuesday going? Tuesday is going pretty good. It's been a busy day with work stuff, but it's been going well. Hey to T Forbes 17. Hey to Candy B. I'm doing well. How are you? Hi to James. Hi to Penny. Hey to Kaylee. What state is everybody watching from? Feel free to leave that down below. I'd love to see like what states everybody is from if you're comfortable sharing that. It's always cool to see where my followers are from. So excited to catch a live. Awesome. Hello to Jennifer. Happy Tuesday to you, Penny. Oh, we got two Pennies in here. Penny M and Penny R. We'll have to distinguish with that. Okay. We got New Jersey, Illinois, Indiana, Massachusetts, Nevada, Mississippi, California, South Carolina, Minnesota, Colorado, Ohio, awesome. South Florida, Texas, North Carolina, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Texas, Michigan. Wow. So we got a pretty good, it's really cool. Like there seems to be like not just, seems to be very well spread out amongst the US, all that we have. Awesome. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. Um, yeah, like I said, busy work day for me. The juggling the two channels has definitely been a big adjustment, but it is working. Yeah, Candy, I don't have my own apartment. The video showed it's my grandma's apartment. Thank you, Abby, for watching. I appreciate you. Must have watched the video since you know it's from my grandma. Thank you so much. I know most of you guys haven't probably checked out the new channel. Because I know a lot of people don't really care about the other stuff other than couponing, but it's definitely a very big challenge. It takes me back to my original days here on this channel, building up a new channel. It's a process. It's a process, and you have to really be on top of posting content daily and marketing, interacting, things like that to help get new people on board. So it's definitely it's been a challenge. It's been a lot of fun though. I've really enjoyed enjoyed it, but it's definitely different than this channel where it's already built up and, um, I don't have to work quite as hard to get people to watch. Okay, let me see. That was like the main deterrent why I didn't want to start a second channel. I've had a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you need to start a second channel." But the reason I kept it on this one for so long is just because it's hard. YouTube has very strict requirements in order to get monetized, and the YouTube algorithm is really complex, and getting videos circulated. It's just a lot of work. It really is a lot of work in the beginning, building it up. So that's why I kept it on here for so long. But um, the bigger picture, I think it will be worth it in the end. I think it will be worth it in the end. It's just going to take a while to get it to where it needs to be, if that makes sense. Um, hey to Robbie, thank you for joining me tonight. On Fort Leavenworth in Kansas, I'm still thinking about have a Dillon's I shop at. That is awesome. I would be so sad without a Kroger. Good evening to you, shopper girl. Thank you so much, Michelle. I'm so thankful. I know I've seen a lot of you guys' names over there, and it's like, oh, it's so nice that some of you followed me to the new channel. It is very much appreciated. Oh, Kaylee, you did not have to do that. You totally didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love the new channel. Thank you, Penny. I love the couponing videos and the vlogs. Thank you so much, Abby. I really enjoy your lifestyle channel. Thank you, Gabriella, or Gabrielle, not Gabriella, Gabrielle. I really appreciate that. Because, like I said, I know the other stuff's not everybody's thing, but I know there's an audience for it. And so I believe it will eventually, it'll get where it needs to be. But in the waiting, while I'm still trying to build it up, a lot of you guys have really stepped up for me and come to the new channel and been watching the videos. It's just really, really is appreciated. If you're not familiar with my new channel, I think a lot of people don't even realize I have a second channel. If you're not familiar with the second channel, let me go ahead and get a link for you real quick. If it'll let me out, it won't let me. Okay, well, it's called OVC Lifestyle if you want to go check it out. Um, okay, it looks like we're already getting some questions about CVS. Okay, I don't do the drugstores at the moment. Actually, I haven't for quite some time. Drugstores just, I don't know, it really isn't my thing personally. It's not what I feel like I'm good at. And I feel like the drugstores are the main thing on YouTube that everybody tends to do. And I like to be a little bit different. I think that I like to be different on YouTube. And so I like to do stores that other people might overlook. So, like Target, there is hardly anybody who does Target at all. Hardly anybody. And so I like to focus on those stores that other people might overlook. And I feel like there's like 1,000 people who do CVS. Not saying that you can't get good deals at CVS, and that's not saying that I'll never share deals at CVS. It's just, I don't know. I don't feel like I would have a whole lot different to offer. In fact, I probably would not be as good as other people out there because I would never get to CVS on Sunday morning and have a video up for you guys. There is people who literally get up at like 6 a.m., get there when CVS opens, get their video up first thing in the morning. That's never going to be me. My video would not get up for a couple days. And so I feel like I wouldn't have much to offer in the drugstores. So hopefully that helps answer your question. And same with Dollar General, actually. I did an experiment last week. I did Dollar General and Family Dollar just to see. But again, the views, just they weren't there. They were not there for Dollar General. It didn't make any difference. So I'm not going to continue to do Dollar General. And the reason I think is that people get their Dollar General info. There's so many people who do it that I'm not really going to be doing much of like a different thing in the coupon community. And so I think that I just want to focus on the stores where there's not a bunch of other people doing them, if that makes sense. Walmart, I will say there's a lot more people who do Walmart now than used to. But I don't know. I do feel like I tend to bring a lot to the table with that. But Kroger especially, I feel good about that. I feel like there's hardly anybody who does Kroger at all. So I still, that's how I got my start is Kroger. Believe it or not, I didn't even do the weekly Walmart videos, like I do now, the in-store matchups. I didn't even start that until really, like, 2020, which is crazy because that's, like, my biggest video now is that. Let me see. I was in Utah recently and went to a Kroger, and I couldn't do an online pickup order. They said they couldn't accept my credit card because I've never been there before. That is really bizarre because what if you just moved there or something? Um, that's crazy. I personally have not done a click list in quite a while. I get tempted to, but I don't know. I just get weirded out about, like, what if the sale doesn't work? What if one of my substitutions doesn't work out? And what if I don't get my mega sale? I just end up going in, which is kind of crazy. Oh, hi, Janice. Blessed evening to you, Mary Elizabeth. I love Target hauls. I really like Target a lot. Some weeks it's not the best, but most weeks I feel like it's pretty good. Like that household deal this week. If you guys have not seen the Target video, that household deal, that deal is awesome. I very rarely do the deals like that at Target, but getting all that stuff for like the price I paid was awesome. Nick, you're more of a blessing than you'll ever know. My lupus brain fog makes couponing rough most days. Love your Kroger deals. Thank you so much, Mary. I am sorry to hear that you have a lot of brain fog, but I'm happy that it does, my videos do help. And that's what I want. I want my videos to help people. Like I want my main purpose, and I used to say this a lot. I used to like my slogan. I've not used it in a while. Is saving you money and saving you time. I want my videos to take that stigma out of couponing that you have to have hours on end to be able to coupon. Because what I try to do is I try to take the hard work out of it, all the hours of researching and prepping. I try to do that, compile it into a 10 to 15-minute video, and you just watch the video and be on your way. That's what I want my videos to do. So that's kind of, that's my purpose with these videos. And if it's not doing that, then I don't feel like I've done my job. If you watch my video and you still have to spend 3 hours prepping, then I've done something wrong. So I try to make it so that I'm taking the hard work out of it for everybody else. And just so all you have to do is go in and do the deals. It doesn't, not all the prep work. You don't do all the prep work. You just copy the deal and go. And that's kind of my mission. Oh gosh. I, okay. I don't have the same issue with Kroger being out of stuff. But man, I was just noticing today, over the last couple times, if I went to Walmart for everything, I would spend probably, oh gosh, probably at least 25% more. It might be easier to go to Walmart, especially if your store's out of stuff. But if your Kroger's not out of stuff, I feel like Kroger's probably the better one of the two. It depends. It depends. Groceries, Kroger for sure. Couponing, I don't know. But it does suck. I understand why you wouldn't wanna go to Kroger if they're out of stuff. I totally get that. If I had Meijer, I would do it, but the nearest Meijer is almost an hour away, so I'm not able to go there. Yeah, Jennifer, and I am sorry. I know a lot of people have said they enjoyed the Dollar General last week, but just the views were not any higher than it was on my regular Family Dollar video, so it's like, I'm not gonna put extra time and effort. Dollar General is not close. Dollar General around here, Dollar General is in areas where there's, like, a food desert or in a really rural area. So they really like to put Dollar Generals around like other places that don't really have other stores. And so I don't really have a Dollar General super close. Like if I go out, it's usually on the main drag in town that Kroger's on, Walmart's on, the mall and all that stuff. And there's two Family Dollars on the main road in town, but Dollar General is literally just sprinkled in rural communities, like out in the country, or in areas that have like no other stores. So it just makes it really hard for me. I'd have to make a special trip to go to Dollar General, and just for no hardly extra views, it's not worth it. And so I am sorry because a lot of people did say they liked it better with Dollar General, but since the views were the same as Family Dollar, it just wasn't worth it. And with gas the way it is, it's come down a little bit, but it's still, not that far from $4 a gallon. So I do have to be mindful. And that kind of goes into this from Shopper Girl. With the economy, does anyone else feel the same way I do? I'm very picking where I send my money. I think you meant where you spend your money. But yeah, I totally get that. I think a lot of people have become more mindful now of where they spend their money. I've noticed a lot more people. It's kind of hilarious. There's times I go out grocery shopping and I tend to go to a couple stores now. And I'll see the same people at both stores. So we're doing the same thing. We're hopping around to the two stores that are pretty close together because some stores got stuff cheaper. And I think um, a lot more people are more mindful of where their money's going for sure. And us couponers have really been in that mindset for a long time. We want to get the best deals. But there's a lot of people out there right now, as we see prices have skyrocketed and income has not skyrocketed. And so we have to make it work somehow. And so that either means cutting back or, um, shopping a couple different stores, couponing more, cooking more at home. I'd love to hear what are you. That's a good question, Shopper Girl. What are you guys? How have you changed your spending habits really since these prices have gone up? What have you really changed about your shopping patterns? I would love to know. Do you still just go to one place? Do you not eat out anymore? Do you buy cheaper stuff? I don't know. The main things I'd say I have done is I have done um, grocery shopping. I've really changed a lot of how I used to just, um, you know, I'm in these stores pretty much every single day for my job here on YouTube. So I would just, if we needed something, I'd just pick it up at that store, whatever. I need it, I'm going to get it. I couponed, of course, for what I could for like personal care, household, but groceries, that's a whole other game. It's a lot harder to save on groceries. So I just like, whatever, get this stuff I needed. But I've been so much more mindful about it. And my family and I have just really got better about meal planning and, shopping around. We do that big once a month trip at Sam's Club now, getting things in bulk. And the other stuff, I shop the sales every week, and I might go to one or two stores and just get the stuff that's on sale, what's cheaper. And you kind of get a mental, like, know in your head what's cheaper at what store, I feel like. And if you ever are interested in my grocery hauls, by the way, they are on my second channel, OVC Lifestyle, and I show all my grocery shopping. Actually, one just went up today, a grocery haul. I kind of show you my process, but it's been a game changer. We save a lot. And when I hear what a lot of other people are paying, I feel like we're spending a lot. But when you see what some of these other people are spending, it's like, wow, we're really still doing good. What we do pays off. What we do pays off. Candy, they're talking about taking them away by the end of the year. See, I don't really think Target's that expensive. A lot of people say they're more expensive. I really don't find them that much more expensive on stuff. I mean, maybe household stuff like general merchandise, some things might be more expensive, but like a bottle of shampoo at Target and Walmart, it's literally pennies difference. Pennies. It's not like Walmart's so much cheaper than Target, but a lot of people say that Target's more expensive. I don't find them that much more expensive on the couponing stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes I even find stuff a little bit cheaper there in the groceries, especially. You're my favorite one to watch for Kroger. Thank you so much, Latrice. I drove an hour to Kroger. Wow, that's crazy. That's not crazy. That's crazy far. That is a long drive. So weird. There's like Kroger everywhere in Ohio, and then when you get to Pennsylvania, that Pennsylvania border, boom, they just stop. So I guess there's not Kroger in Cleveland area, but most of the places in Ohio have Kroger. And it's just like Pennsylvania stops. Oh, thank you so much, Dora, for subscribing. Saving money, time, and doing it with integrity and honesty. Oh, I appreciate that. That is one thing I always want to do is have integrity and honesty. And these couponing crime cases, I have really enjoyed those. And it actually created a good connection. I've actually been talking with the CIC, the Coupon Information Corporation, and I've had some awesome conversations with the president or the guy who's over that. I've had some amazing conversations, and it's just taught me even more to be able to communicate with you guys. So more coupon crime stuff is coming, more videos about fraud, and that connection has been awesome, and it's just making me be able to Really make sure I'm teaching you guys correctly. I wish you guys all had Kroger too. Giant Eagle. I used to kind of like. We don't have a Giant Eagle super close, but it's in the same town as the Target is. So I've been there a couple times, and when they used to double, it was really nice. I've not really been back since then though. I do understand that if Kroger wasn't close, it'd be hard. It would be very hard. I love Kroger and Meyer. I wish. Oh, I wish I had a Meyer so much. I love Meyer. We used to have one semi close, but it's gone now. They closed it. And rest assured, if it was still only a half hour away, I would go every week and do a video because it's just that good of a store. It's that good of a store. Oh, there's Dollar Generals everywhere here too, just not on the main. I think we have like 7 or 8 of them, but they're not. They're all sprinkled in like rural areas or in places where there's nothing else, which is weird. I agree. A lot of people do use it as their main grocery store, and some of them even have put like produce sections in there now. It's crazy how much you can get at these dollar stores. We have several Myers around. Enjoy using their imperks. Oh, their imperks are awesome. I love Kroger, but I decided to go once a month. It's an hour away, but this is what I call me time. That's my kind of me time too. You don't buy groceries. I'd like to know how you don't buy groceries. Um, some that yeah, store brands you definitely can save. If I can't get it with a coupon, store brands. That's the thing about Aldi too. I have gone to Aldi more lately than usual. I honestly didn't used to go to Aldi much. If Kroger, I still feel like has the best deals, so I get as much as I can there. But if it's not on sale at Kroger, then Aldi's the next best thing usually, or Walmart. Walmart can be good too. Just kind of depends. And the problem is the reason I've had, and I talked about that in the vlog today, I have had to go to multiple stores, not just because the price differences, but because I go to one store and they don't have something in stock or they don't carry something, and then I have to go to another one. And it's like, it's ridiculous. So many stores just are out of stuff. Ever since COVID, it's just messed a lot of stuff up. It's a good point. I haven't changed that much. Maybe much less fast food. Don't think I've changed too much. I'm glad you haven't had to change too much. I mean, I wouldn't say I've had to change too much. I have had to be more mindful about stuff because stuff's just gone. Maybe it's just around here that stuff's gone up that much, but I don't know. There are things that have literally doubled in price, nearly doubled in price. So I've had to be more mindful because my income's not gone up. So it's like, ugh. I don't keep my pantry so full. Shop in small amounts, buying fresh foods, more mixed packs, using it. That is good. A good one is to avoid waste. So if you buy something that you can use in multiple meals, that's a good tip for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Mary Elizabeth. I love your second channel. I really appreciate that. Growing your own vegetables. That is an awesome tip. Awesome tip. I wish I had that much discipline, but it'd be awesome. That would save a ton. Produce is awful priced. Horrible. And I've been trying to eat healthier, and that costs even more. It's like, man, I go to the gym every day, and my Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS are right next door, so I don't feel like I'm making a special trip. That's awesome. Combining errands, that's a good point. I used to go to Walmart and Kroger twice a week, but they're 36 miles there and back, so now you just go once a week. That is so far. Um, so many Dollar Generals. So many Dollar Generals. Taco Bell's become so expensive. Everywhere has. Literally everywhere has gotten so expensive. Like Wendy's, yes. Wendy's is so expensive. Etsy shop has seen better days. We'll just leave it at that. There's not too many sales anymore, but yeah, seen better days. Why are there no Krogers in Pittsburgh? I am not sure. It's crazy. I get the best meat deals at Meijer. You think Walmart would come out with some coupons? Is there a reason? The reason is they say that they have everyday low prices and you don't need coupons. That's what they say. And I don't agree with them, but that's what they say. Making food from scratch. Definitely a good idea to make food from scratch. Yeah, I figured it was everywhere. I'm just kind of shocked that so many people were like, "Oh, I don't really." A lot of people, I guess, haven't noticed it. I don't know. I sure have. Yes, organic is more expensive. It's hard being a diabetic and getting healthy foods on a low budget. Some doctors don't understand that we don't have their kind of money. That is the truth. A lot of people don't get it. People really don't get it who unless they're experiencing it themselves. They don't get it. Which I'm not in a place where I would like if I didn't try to save money that we would be homeless or something like that. But we would definitely have to cut back on our way of life if we didn't watch like our deals and get the deals with groceries and get the best grocery prices. We would go with less, and I don't want to go with less. I don't want to have to live on less food, live on less, experiences, less, going out as a family and stuff like that. We don't want to live on less. So um, that's why we are mindful about grocery prices and getting the best deals and stuff. But I totally agree with you that people don't get it. Oh, thank you so much, Elisa. I really appreciate all of you who have been on the second channel. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers over there, not too far. I think we're almost to what are we at, like 800 now or something? It's awesome. So I appreciate everybody who's come over there. 779. So that's great. Anybody who hasn't subscribed, I'm sorry guys. I know a lot of you are probably like, Nick, I don't want your second channel. Shut up. But I've been cross promoting a lot because if you weren't here in the beginning, I've been really trying to build that up. It's definitely an experience. Um, and it's definitely an experience building up the second channel. It's like I had to do with this channel. It took a lot of work, it took a lot of effort, but it does pay off in the end. It eventually new people do show up. It does grow. There's a lot of requirements to get monetized over there and all that fun stuff. So um, yeah. So I appreciate everybody who's been over there. And if you're not interested in it, that's okay. If you're not interested in it, but I do have to mention it. Hello from South Carolina. Hello to you, Tammy. Congratulations on the weight loss journey. I'm loving all your vlogs. Thanks for sharing your life with us. Thank you for being interested, Erica. I really appreciate that. I would agree. I have definitely had to be more mindful, budgeting better and changing some habits. Definitely. It's hard. It's hard. My second channel is called OVC and then Lifestyle. I talked about this in the beginning, but I'll go ahead and go over it again. I don't do Walgreens or really the drugstores. I feel like there's a lot of people who do that on YouTube, and I like to keep my channel kind of based on stores that a lot of people overlook. So that's why I just stick with Walmart, Kroger, Target, and Family Dollar because I feel like everybody does the drugstores, and I kind of want to do something different on my channel that a lot of people aren't into. I don't know about all that. I just do my best with what info I've been given. I don't think the FDA would allow it if it they just say organic if it's not, but I don't know. I truly don't know. Oh, I truly don't know. Who knows about any of the food we're eating? It's hard. It really is hard to figure out what food is healthy and what food's not. It's overwhelming. That is awesome, Janice. I make my menu based on what's in my house and what's on sale, and when I shop, I use my Ibotta money and very little money out of pocket. That is a great strategy. You're becoming quite a good cook. Thank you. I really enjoy it actually. That's the one thing I do like to do house-wise is cook. I despise cleaning. Despise cleaning. Like if you told me to wash dishes, I that'd be like the worst thing on earth for me. But I do enjoy cooking. So I've been doing it more, just getting practice in. Um, so yeah, but I definitely enjoy it. Like your second channel. Thank you, Sherry. Welcome, Vanessa. No, definitely not. When you're getting your degree, you always have YouTube in mind as your career. Definitely not. I honestly just viewed this as a job to get experience while I was in school, something that would work around my schedule. I thought I'd get my degree and I would leave YouTube or do it on a very small scale. And um, but you know, things started getting really good over here. And I thought, well, that was after my bachelor's degree. YouTube, it was the pandemic. I graduated during the pandemic. YouTube was going all right. I think everybody's YouTube kind of took a dive during the pandemic. So I was like, well, I'm not going to really do a job right now. I looked at some work at home stuff, but um, but it just wasn't really anything that I was too qualified for. So I was like, well, I want to teach one day at a college level. And to do that, most colleges require a master's in business. So I thought, okay, well, I'll keep YouTube going for um, during that. I'll just keep it going. And man, during 2020, the channel blew up. People started watching. I think COVID made a lot of people were laid off. A lot of people, once the stores kind of, or once the world kind of came off of lockdown and everything, and we were all able to go back out with the precautions, of course, a lot of people got interested in couponing, and I mean a lot. And the channel just really grew, and it's continued to grow from there. And so I graduated from a master's, and I am good where I'm at. The channel's doing well. It's enough to pay my bills. It's enough to put money into savings. It's enough for everything I need, and I live comfortably with it. And so I don't really have any need right now to get an outside job. This is my job. I put my heart and soul into it and my time and my effort. And I think it pays off. And that's why I'm branching out to the second channel to, kind of expand the income some more, hopefully, if I get monetized. So, yeah, but that hopefully that answers your question. I didn't always have YouTube in mind though, but I was like, oh, I don't want to leave it because I love it. I truly love it. I literally love making videos. It is so fun. It's work, but it's fun work. And so, yeah. Some people don't get mad if you think that YouTube's stupid. I know some people have like someone when I taught those couponing classes, I charged like $15. People were so mad. People were so mad. Get off your butt and get a real job. It's like, wow, this is a job. This is a job. Whether you think it is or not, it's a job. Can you teach my husband to cook? Hello from California. Hello to you. Hi, Nick. Just got back home from work. School is back. I'm a bus driver. Wow, school is back on August 9th. That is crazy. I love your couponing videos, keeping it up, doing it all right. No glitches or misuse coupons. Absolutely. That's how I intend to keep it. Your mom and dad are nice people. Do you get more from YouTube or from the referrals? Or do they both just help together? Okay, the most comes from YouTube. Um, Referrals are a big help, though. I will say that. Coupons.com was a help too, but that's gone. They got rid of our program, so we no longer get paid from that. But YouTube is the best, and then the referrals are good as well. People are mean. People on YouTube. I've had to learn. I have literally found websites online And this is the kind of thing, this is why if you ever follow a YouTuber and one day they just are gone off the face of the earth, they're gone off of YouTube, I guarantee you it's because somebody on one of these gossip websites took things too far. Because now I don't really see people in the couponing world experience it, but a lot of like vlog channels and things. There is a website out there where people just tear apart these YouTubers and literally pick at everything they do. They like basically stalk them online, find like where they live, find all this info, just sit and badmouth them all day long on this gossip site. I stumbled across it and I was like, wow, I just can't believe people are this just can't believe people are so rude. Um, but man, people online, I've had to just learn that people are just mean. People are just mean. Yeah, and I've thought about doing the couponing classes again because a lot of people did enjoy them. Like a lot of people did enjoy them. I think some of those people are here tonight. Janice, she went to the coupon class, um, and there might be some other people here who went to the coupon class, but a lot of the people who came to it really enjoyed it. I've just, ever since then, I've not done it again. Because like I said, some people were really rude. If anybody ever is interested in me maybe running those again, feel free to let me know. If enough people were interested, I would run them again. I had 2 sessions. The first one was how to coupons, like an overview. If you're just starting couponing, here's how you do it. And then the second one was called maximizing rebate apps. And you paid $20 for one class, you could do both of them for 30. And they were literally like, we would I loved the classes because they were small size and like literally anytime anybody had a question, we stopped right there and we went through and we in detail, talked about their question and figured it out. It was so really I loved it. I loved those classes so much and I'd love to do them again. So if enough people ever wanted it again, I would do it. But I know with inflation and prices being so bad, I feel guilty charging. But you do have to understand it does take a lot of work. I do have to pay for the Zoom subscription, and it did take a lot of time to prepare the curriculum, and there's handouts and things people get. So that's why I had to charge. But it is a real job. I don't care what people say. There's a lot of people get really mad if you ever run a coupon class. They think, how dare you do something like that? But my other channel is called OVC and then Lifestyle. August 4th. I did do public school. It just was online. But a lot of people think online school is just like kids who are secluded from the world. No, I went to school and we had classes online with like 50 to 100 kids. I made so many friends during school. I was student council president. So literally all these things that were in public school, it was a public school, just a public charter school online. So it was obviously run by the government and the state and all that. It was just online. It was really nice. I'm very thankful for that. And I actually went to college at 15. So, um, yeah. So I did go to school, but I did do public school. This was online. And we did it on a kind of like Zoom, but it wasn't called Zoom back then. But I made friends there. Um, and they had face to face events where we meet up with these people. It was a really good experience. I would definitely, um, I would consider it public school. See, I just hate when people do that. It's just rude. There's just people with attitudes about jobs who aren't the traditional job, and that's something I hope as time goes on, people move away from. But yeah, you get that a lot. You really do get that kind of thing a lot. Some of you do seem interested in the couponing classes. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a poll on the community tab and see if anybody be interested. And if enough people would be interested, then I would run them again because I have the curriculum and all the handouts. I probably need to update a couple things because it's been a little bit, but I have the handouts and the curriculum. I ran them for 2 consecutive weeks on a Saturday, and a lot of people really enjoyed it. So we'll see about running those again. I think I'm all caught up. I think I'm all caught up now. Walgreens clearance had White Castle cheeseburgers down to 63 cents. Wow, it's nice. I've seen a lot of Instagram posts about clearance there. Exactly. If you do something you make money at, that's a job. That is the truth. A lot of people just don't. I think a lot of people don't understand how these online things even work, and so they just assume they just kind of stereotype if you're not working at a brick and mortar office or whatever, you don't have a job. And I've experienced that from people, unfortunately. You're looked down on for doing jobs like this by some people, and it's unfortunate. Exactly. Babysitting is a job. Anything you're making money at is a job. Just because it's not the exact same way as, you know, a freaking like a regular 9 to 5, it doesn't mean it's not a job. Technology has made it a lot more it's made things a lot more creative to make money. And I'm thankful for that. Because after doing this, it would be really hard to go to a 9 to 5 job. I'm sure down the road it's inevitable, but it'd be really hard to transition to a regular 9 to 5 gig. But you know, we'll see. I take it one day at a time. And right now, this is working. So, anyways, um, I bought the bonuses. Did anybody actually get a midweek bonus? I did not. I'm double checking just to make sure it never popped up. But no, I did not get a midweek bonus. I'm hoping for a good weekend one to hopefully be able to go out and do a haul this weekend. Even if I don't get that, I have the bookworm bonus, and I don't need that many more to do that. $10, so that'll be good. Um, a good video for you guys. But I did not get any midweek. Oh, so some of you guys did get a midweek. I guess I bought a hates me. Dollar for 5. Oh yes, I'm hoping for that too. I'm hoping for like a 5 on 18. Usually I don't hope for those big ones, but for the bookworm, yes, I want a big one to stack. Dollar on 5, 3 for 6. Awesome. Oh, and Sarah said, "Hi Nick, so glad I was finally able to catch a live stream." I'm so glad you were able to catch it too. I agree with you, Sherry. Anytime you gotta watch kids, that's hard. We babysit my cousin's 2-year-old twins 1 to 2 times a week, and man, those kids, they give us a challenge sometimes. They are adorable. I love those kids so much, but they get when they get, like, angry and throw a temper tantrum and they both are doing it at the same time, it's like, "Whew, this is intense." So watching kids is a hard job. Ew, a dollar for 10, a dollar for 15. Well, you got 5 more days, it looks like. So, I'm sure you'll hit it. How long you been a couponer? 9 years, believe it or not. 9 years. Wow, it sounds weird to say that, but it's been 9 years. I'm doing good. How are you? I got 5 for 11 and 11, or no, 5 for 11 and 1 for 15. Um, that as good as I expected at this point in the game. Yes, it's not going to grow overnight. It takes time. Just like with this channel, it took time to build it up, and that's just what I'm doing is trying to build it up. And we started this channel at 0 subscribers, and now we got almost 40,000. So I think it's not sadly the vlog channel. That's why I avoided it for so long. Going into it, I knew it wasn't going to be a overnight thing where I was just making money and all that. I actually probably, if I would have kept it over here where I'm at right now, I would have made money from it that I'm not making right now. However, bigger picture, a year from now, we should be doing I think it'll pay off. I think we'll be looking down the road and it will have paid off. I agree with you. And I will say that even though inflation has changed the prices, I really don't think our deals have changed. I really don't. I mean, toothpaste is still free most of the time. We're still able to get laundry detergent for cheap. I don't feel like couponing's changed that much with the new inflation prices. I don't feel like. I feel like groceries have really changed with the inflation prices. Um, but I feel like we're still able to get the deals like we have shampoo for cheap and toothpaste for cheap and stuff like that. Okay, you need 1,000 subscribers, which I'm almost to that. But the hard part is you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time, which that is the challenge. You have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. So I'm not close to that yet, but we'll get there. So, a little question for you guys. Is there anything you would like to see a video on? So, like you've seen on Tuesdays, I've done like the coupon crimes. Um, but is there anything I have slots sometimes for the week? Like today, I had a slot. I didn't know what to film. Um, so, is there anything you'd like to see? Is there a video on a certain topic you'd like to see? Would you like to see a video on? I don't know. Just anything coupon related. This is a full 100% couponing channel now. Um, so anything you'd like to see a video on. DJ, the show is 100% fake, sadly. So most of that was all with fraud coupons. So sadly, we never could pull off a trip like that. Gabrielle, vlog channel. For sure will be on the vlog channel. Sarah, that shouldn't affect it. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if that would affect it or not. I don't think it would, because it still does show the hour. I'm not sure. It's a good question. A lot of you say criminals, some more coupon crimes. And now, like I told you guys earlier, I have a connection with the CIC, and they are so great. They even offered, like, they said if they have info, if I contact them and they do have info on a case, they'll help me out. So that would give me even more information. So, absolutely, I would love to keep doing those for sure. Get a better pen here. Looks like you guys really just like the coupon crimes. There's quite a few of those, so I mean, we can make that happen. They just take research, quite a bit of research, so I have to kind of get started on those earlier. They don't go shopping with me most of the time, so like when I go out and film my deals, like at Kroger and Walmart, they're not usually there, so I really can't show them. I will try to show them on the vlogs. More food deals, market deals. Okay. I'll show if any of you are here, I know I gotta stop. But if any of you are here and you want food like hauls and food deals and see how I save on food, vlog channel. That's where I post that stuff, the grocery hauls. Um, and so a lot of them are over there. But if I see food deals like at Kroger, Walmart, Target, I'll put them in. It's so much harder to get food deals though, it really is. But they're there. You just have to work a little harder. Of the household deals, compare and contrast of your favorite. Now that is an awesome suggestion. Awesome suggestion. That I'm doing that for sure. Thank you for that idea. Oh my gosh, I love that too. A donation challenge. Maybe around Thanksgiving, you have $25 and want a coupon to get as much as possible with the purpose of donating it to a local food bank or shelter. Love that idea. Love that. I've actually been thinking I want to do something like that anyway. Like I want to buy like do a haul purposely to donate, like everything. Love that idea. Love that. So we need to do a donation challenge. There are times the soup kitchen here just like is out of so much stuff and they just are like, oh, if anybody would donate, and I just would love to go out and just do a big haul just for them. That's an awesome idea. How to do dinners under $20. I used to do stuff like that. Maybe I should bring that back again. It does take a lot of them years to get caught. It's crazy. I love those coupon crimes. Those are so fun. Yeah, the donation challenge, compare and contrast rebate apps. That's awesome. I always get nervous posting about donating because I don't want you guys to think like, oh, look at me, I'm donating. That's not ever why I share donating. I share donating to hopefully, encourage other people to do it. I'm not trying to like brag on myself or anything like that. So hopefully no one ever gets that impression. Donate from your stockpile, maybe something saving money on eating out. Interesting ideas. Interesting for sure. Thank you all for your suggestions and feedback. Definitely can put a lot of that into good use. Um, but yes, coupon crimes. There'll be more of those for sure. I'm also planning on doing a video. The director from CIC, he told me they have a list of like ways to make sure you never commit fraud, and so we are going to do a video on that. And so there's going to be lots of videos basically about how to make sure you don't ever get entangled in coupon fraud. And I think that's important. It's beyond just using a fake coupon. It's beyond that. There's a lot of ways you can do fraud. And actually, that might be a good live stream to just talk about that because a lot of people don't realize a lot of these things, and it's Erica. That's actually not true. I have been posting my hauls on Saturdays. I enjoy the stockpile baskets I've seen you make. That would also be a great donation video. Good ideas. Good ideas. I will keep all that in mind. Yeah, I do post couponing hauls again on Saturdays. But sometimes I don't even get like I was gonna do one today, but I didn't get a good bonus. So it's just like I didn't get to do it, sadly. Um they did that last year. I am not sure when they did it, if it would be around this time or not. I'd have to look through my last year and see when it was. Let me look real quick. Man, it doesn't show me. The Thanksgiving, I really hope they do the Thanksgiving thing again because I love that so much. Oh my word, I have so many videos of Walmart over the last year. I'm trying to look through it to see when they did that. I can't find it. Okay. Yeah, I think it would have been by now, sadly. Yeah, last year they gave it to us by July, so I guess we're probably not going to get it. Coupons.com is projected to go away by the end of this year, yes. But it's what they insinuated. All right, guys. Well, that is going to wrap it up tonight. I hope you enjoyed this live with me. I'll have to do these more. I enjoy them. I really do enjoy sitting down and chatting just like this with all of you live in live time. It's always fun. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. How many times did I just say join? I don't even know. Thank you for coming.